Rockler material make cart with the cabinet that they give you plans for. Here's the plans. Plans are fine. So a couple things I did different with this cart. For one thing, it took one sheet of 5x5 3/4 Baltic birch to make this cart and make this cabinet. Sorry, just the cabinet, not that top. Okay. And a couple things you'll notice right away that I did different. I didn't run two drawers on the bottom. I wanted a bigger drawer, so I did a top drawer too. And I kind of like that opposing look. It's kind of different. Those number 10, the dividers, horizontal divider lips. I didn't use plywood. I just had some scrap hardwood maple that I used for that. And I edge band the entire thing with some oak 1/8 inch that I made up ahead of time. I always keep that stuff around. I shellacked it first to give it that amber glow, and then I put clear over it. I used General Finishes High Performance. And the back, I used 3/8 Baltic birch for the back because I had a small piece that was kind of warped up, and it worked fine for the back. I don't see no need to do a 3/4 inch back. Really don't. That worked fine. The other thing I did different, the back cubby, it had dividers. I didn't see a need to do the dividers, just because I really don't know what I'm going to put in there, and I really don't want it to like clutter up with little things, you know. I'll see. Maybe I'll put a divider later. In the next part of this video, I talk about what Rocklers should do to this cart, because it was a pain. Okay. Essentially, I slid the cabinet into the base, clamped it down, and flipped the whole cart on its side to attach the bottom to the cabinet. Another thing I did, there's Dados for the divider, like they called for. One thing they don't specify is the data depth, and you should know that when you do Dados, they should be what, 1/3 of the material. So you're working with 3/4. Make your Dados 1/4 inch. Don't or less. You know, you could do 3/16 and be fine here too. What else? I dadoed that middle divider into the top and into the bottom. They don't. I just did that so that everything would register easily. What it does do is, because you're working with non-true 3/4 material, you know, slightly under, it offsets that center divider one way or the other. You can't split it exactly in half. Okay? So one side's a little bit bigger than the other. So if you do that, you know, when you're building this, don't cut everything in the material list right away. And I say, like, save your drawers until you're done. If you're doing drawers, then that way you can make your drawer boxes. The boxes are about a 1/16 difference between the two boxes in width. That's about it. Drawer slides, I use 16 inch. I had bought a pair of 16 inch for this side, and I had a small set of 12 inch. So I lose some depth in the drawer. You know, like I can't get to the back here too good just because of the shorter slide. I wasn't going to buy another set. I just had a little 12-inch set that have been sitting around my shop for years. So it just, same thing with knobs. Had some knobs sitting around, put it in. I'm happy with it. I love the cart. The cart is a godsend for the shop. Helps me move material around from my truck into the shop. I can put 5x5s on here, get through my door. I just have a regular door there. And yeah, it's great. I love that cart. Love the work surface on the top. It's well made, well worth the money, in my opinion. If you can get it on sale, all the better. And save on shipping, free shipping, all the better, you know. But even that, it's worth the money. Some people want to swap out those rear casters or front, whatever you want to call them, for swivels. Don't, because it's easier to control the cart with the products on it, especially sheet goods, when you have a driving set of wheels, swivels, and a straight set. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, awesome cart. Check out the second part because Rockler needs to do this. You're looking at the underside of the Rockler Material Made cart. Great cart, gotta tell you that much. The cabinet that you can build for the underside of it. One thing Rockler left out. This is the top part of the table. You see those big holes? The big holes are pass-throughs for screws. You can see the screw in there, right? So you can screw the top onto the top of the bench. Well, they didn't do it to the bottom to screw the cabinet to. So you have to drill some holes. Rockler, if you're listening, watching, do this so that people don't have to do this. These are 1/2-inch holes, and what I did was just went from the top and drilled through, made a little potted hole in the bottom, and then flipped the cart over, which you're looking at now is the cart upside down, and drilled 1/2-inch holes so that I can mount the cabinet to. I'll bring you back.